Hello, this is Domenico with Easynomics, and this is part 2 of a paper 3 higher level quantitative question regarding progressive income taxes. This is under 3.4 in the economic guide, the economics of inequality and poverty. Again, this is part 2. Part 1 is linked in the video notes below. This will be part of a couple of playlists. One playlist is dedicated towards this section of the economic guide 3.4, looking at the Lorenz curve, the Gini coefficient, and making some calculations with progressive income tax. So this will be a growing playlist. And it'll also be part of a playlist dedicated towards paper 2, paper 3, quantitative math questions. Paper 2, standard higher level, paper 3, higher level questions. So let's get to the question here. So in the first video, we answered questions A1, 2, and 3, and I'll write down the results of that so that we can compare those results to Mary, which will be part of questions that we'll be calculating in this video for 4, 5, and 6. Again, let me just zoom in a bit here. This is under 3.4, Economics of Inequality and Poverty, calculations for HL students. They should be able to calculate total tax and average tax rates from a set of data. Just a little bit of review on vocabulary. Progressive taxation, which was defined in the past video, but we'll go over it once more. A form of taxation in which, as income increases, the proportion of income paid as taxes also increases. And with that, we would expect the average tax rate to increase. Thus, what is the average tax rate? This is a formula that you're responsible to know. It is the tax paid divided by the total income times 100 as a percentage. So that'll tell you on average how much are you paying in taxes. So that's the formula. And the marginal tax rate over here is the proportion of any additional income which must be paid as tax. Typically refers to the tax rate that applies to the highest tax bracket of an individual's income. And we can think of that as the change in tax divided by the change in income. So in the last question, we looked at Steve, who was earning $120,000, and that would take him to the marginal tax bracket over here. So Steve was all the way up to this tax bracket of 24%. So using the information table 1, calculate Steve's total tax, and in part 1 of this video, that worked out to $21,000. 880, and then his average tax rate, which is 21,880 divided by his total income times 100, and that worked out to 18.23 repeating percent. So on average, he's paying this amount in income tax. Oops, I did that in the last video too. So I'm just going to highlight that as my final answer there. Here's my final answer here. All right. And then the marginal tax rate, his highest tax bracket was 24%. His MTR, marginal tax rate, is equal to 24%. So although he is in the highest tax bracket of 24%, on average he's only paying 18.23% of his total income in income taxes when he's earning $120,000. All right, that's from the last. Again, why do I keep doing this? That's from the last video, part 1. So here we're going to look at Mary. All right, how's Mary doing? So let's use this color. So here we have Mary, and she earns $255,000 annually. And she's also a single filer. So question number 4 asks us, using the information table 1, calculate Mary's total income tax. So if you've seen the previous video, I want you to pause this and do your own calculations so that you can compare your answer with what we come up with later in the video. So please pause the video and attempt question 4 now. Okay, let's see how you did. So we're going to take her first $11,000. Here she has 11,000 times the decimal value of 10%. And that's going to work out to $1,100 of taxable income. She's also in the next tax bracket, 47,000 minus 11,000. We can ignore the 1, or if you want to incorporate the 1, the IB will give you points for that as well. They'll award you points either way, but we'll keep it simple. 47,000 minus 11,000, and that works out to $36,000 of taxable income in bracket 2 times 0.12 as the decimal value of 12%, and that's going to work out to $4,320. And then 100,000 minus 47,000, that works out to $53,000 times 0.22, and that works out to $11,660. She's also in the next tax bracket, 190,000 minus 100,000, and that's going to be $90,000, taxed at 0.24 as the decimal value of 24%, and that's going to work out to $21,600. She's also in the next tax bracket, going from 190,000 to 250,000. 250,000 minus 190,000, that works out to 60,000 times 0.32, and that's going to equal 19,200. Oops. 19,200. And she's also in this tax bracket at 35%, but she only has, of the 255,000, the remaining 5,000 is sitting here. So 255,000 minus 250,000, that's 5,000 times 0.35, and that's going to equal $1,750. Okay, so there we've done our calculations. To check our work, let's choose, I want to check our work here. And so one way to do that is to add up all these values. Let me use a color that we can see, stronger color here. All right, I want to add up all these values. And that total should be equal to 255,000. So if I take 11,000 plus 36,000 plus 53,000 plus 90,000 plus 60,000 plus 5,000, yes, that equals $255,000. There we go. All right, so we did that correctly. Now we just need to add up this side, all right, all the taxes being paid in each of those tax brackets, and that will be the total income. So 1,100 plus 4,320 plus 11,660 plus 21,600 plus 19,200 plus 1,750, and that works out to $59,630. Okay, so there we go. So that is our answer over here. So the total tax paid is equal to $59,630. Perfect. Now we're going to calculate her average tax rate. Her average tax rate, ATR, is equal to the total tax paid, $59,630, divided by her total income. All right, remember, we want to remember this formula. Her total income is $255,000 times 100, so it comes out as a percentage, and so that works out to 23.38%. So her average total revenue is $23,000. So on average, she's spending 23.38% of her total income on income taxes. That is her average tax rate. And her marginal tax rate over here, that works out to her marginal tax rate is her highest tax bracket, which is right over here. She's at 35%. So that equals 35%. Oop, here I did it again. I keep on doing that. Okay, good. So we have tackled questions 4, 5, and 6. There'll be some other videos working with this where we'll look at calculations based on changes in an income tax bracket. So some observations here. So by definition, a progressive tax system should result in the average tax rate increasing as income increases, and we see that is true. So as we go from $120,000 of income to $255,000 of income, we see that the average tax rate increases from 18.23% to 23.38%. So since the average tax rate is increasing, it means that it is a progressive tax system. Okay? And we can also see that although Steve had a marginal tax rate of 24%, on average, they're only paying 18.23% in income tax. And for Mary, although she is in the marginal tax bracket of 35%, she's only paying 23.38% on average of income tax to the government. Okay? So we can see that the average tax rate is less than the marginal tax rate in both cases. If you have any questions, you can comment those questions below, and don't forget to subscribe and to like. Thank you so much.